All right, people, here we go. NFL Week 4 picks. Did pretty good last week on most of my picks. Only missed a couple, but pretty accurate nonetheless. So let's get started with Thursday Night Football. Miami Dolphins going to the Bengals. I told y'all Miami was going to beat the Bills, and they did. And they did. Bengals coming off their first win versus the Jets. I'll have the Dolphins here to beat the Bengals tomorrow night. Moving to the Sunday games, starting off at 9:30 in the morning on NFL Network. Vikings are the away team. Saints are the home team. I'm assuming this is international play. I'm not sure where. Saints going off of a difficult loss versus Carolina. Minnesota coming off of a win, close win versus Detroit. Called that one. I like Minnesota here to win. I haven't liked the way the Saints offense has played under Jameis Winston because of Winston. Winston just, I think, is injured. Can't push the ball down the field. Can't make good decisions. And just hard to pick them right now with the way he's looking. Taking the Vikings. Cleveland at Atlanta. Cleveland with a big win over Pittsburgh. Atlanta with a win over the Seahawks. I'm taking Cleveland here to beat the Falcons. I see Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt continuing to run the ball well. Just continuing to do what they've been doing. Jacoby Brissett just managing the game, not losing it. So, like Cleveland, Atlanta. Cleveland to beat Atlanta. Buffalo at the Ravens. Buffalo coming off of their first loss versus Miami. Ravens beating the Patriots. Not surprising there. Lamar Jackson has looked really good. Probably the MVP running for now. This one's tough, man. Bills or Ravens? Both quarterbacks came out of the same draft class in 2018. Yeah, 2018. Ooh. Man, I got to pick the Ravens on this one. This is a really good game, though. Tough matchup. But I'm picking the Ravens here. So the Bills will lose back-to-back games. Oh, boy. Washington at Dallas. Washington coming off of a very bad loss to the Eagles. Their offensive line got destroyed. Couldn't really do much. Just offensively, just couldn't really do anything. Dallas coming off of a close win versus the Giants. They just keep winning until it matters. When you have a backup quarterback in, Cooper Rush, looking good so far there. Dallas' defense has been looking really good too as well. Leads the league in sacks. So I'm picking Dallas here to win. I think their defense will keep Wentz contained, and I just think Cooper Rush will just win this. The offense will just manage the game and win it. Seattle going to Detroit. Geno Smith, Jared Goff. Detroit coming off of a very close loss to Minnesota. Seattle with a loss to Atlanta. Close game as well. Geno Smith looked good. Jared Goff's been looking good. DeAndre Swift's injured for Detroit. I like Detroit here to get a win at home. I think they can beat the Seahawks, and I think they will. Chargers at Houston. Man, Chargers got throttled by Jacksonville last week. Who would have thought that? Houston still hasn't gotten a win yet. They've been in some close ball games. It's hard for me to pick the Chargers here to not win. I mean, they lost back-to-back games. Are they going to lose 3 games in a row? I don't think so. Justin Herbert's still hurt. Keenan Allen's coming back. I'm picking the Chargers here to win. And, I understand Houston beat them last year, but, man, that offense for Houston just doesn't look too good. Tennessee going to Indianapolis for a division matchup. Colts going off a huge win, upset over the Chiefs. Who would have thought that? Every week there's these games nobody knows about. And I'm picking the Colts here to win at home. Maybe that game gives them some momentum. Tennessee comes off their first win over the Raiders. And their offense looked a lot better. But I'm picking the Colts here to win. Bears at Giants. 2-1 teams, both 2-1. Justin Fields, Daniel Jones. This one's a close one for me. I got the Giants. I got the G-Men winning here. I think David Montgomery getting hurt is a bit of a loss for Chicago in that rushing offense because they do love to run the ball. So, picking the Giants here to win. Jacksonville going to Philadelphia. Jacksonville 2-1. Philadelphia, 3-0. 3-0. Looking real good for them. Jalen Hurts looked real good. MVP candidate for now. Philly's defenses looked good. They looked really good on all sides of the game. So I like the Eagles here to win a close. I like the Eagles here to win a close game versus Jacksonville. I think Doug Peterson will, keep them in this game. Trevor Lawrence has looked really good. James Robinson has looked good. Christian Kirk. Jacksonville's just looked good. There's nothing I can say about that. So, I like Philadelphia here to win. Jets at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's lost 2 in a row. The Jets are getting Zach Wilson back. They lost last week to Cincinnati. Hung around some games, beat Cleveland. I'm picking Pittsburgh here in a close game. I have a hard time seeing us lose 3 games in a row. But at the same time, man, this game is going to come down to the wire. It's going to be a close fucking game. I already know it. I already know it's going to be a close game. I'm picking Pittsburgh. I can't see us losing 3 in a row. Can't see it. Cardinals at Panthers. Carolina won their first game against the Saints last week. Big win for them. Cardinals lost to the Rams. I'm picking the Cardinals here to win. Honestly, Carolina's offense hasn't looked... Baker Mayfield has not looked too good. Hasn't been able to get the ball He hasn't been able to get the ball to DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey. Come on, dude. Come on. Arizona's looking a little bit better. At least they hung around against the Rams. At least they're starting to push the ball down the field. I like the Cardinals to win here. Mind you, this is the first 4 o'clock game. Patriots at Green Bay. Interesting matchup here. Mac Jones, I believe, is hurt, though. He is hurt for real. Like, Brian Hoyer's coming in. So they're going to Green Bay. Picking Green Bay here. New England's offense just... to me, they just... I don't like their offense. I don't know how it's going to look with Brian Hoyer in there. Just more run-oriented. I don't know. Green Bay comes off their big win last week versus Tampa Bay. I picked Green Bay. Big defense for them. Big defensive stop for them in that 2-point play, and they get the win. So I like Green Bay to go to 3-1 this week. Denver, 2-1 at Las Vegas Raiders, 0-3. Broncos come off of a very boring-ass defensive game versus the Niners, 11-10. The Broncos offense has not looked good. Raiders, 0-3. I'm picking the Broncos here. I ain't gonna lie. I'm picking the Broncos here. Raiders haven't been hit. Who's that guy they hired from New England? I don't remember his name. He was a former coach. Just ain't working out. It's not working out. Sunday Night Football. Chiefs at Tampa Bay. Brady Mahomes again. Taking the Chiefs here to win. I don't know who's going to be there for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers outside of, Mike Evans is back this week, so that's big for them. Chris Godwin, is he back? I don't think so. They signed Cole Beasley. They got Russell Gage. Maybe Julio comes back this week, but I just don't. Tampa Bay's offense has been atrocious this season. They've been atrocious. They haven't been able to score. Chiefs, they can score, so I'm picking the Chiefs here to win. Monday Night Football. Last game, last pick. Rams at Niners. 2-1 Rams, 1-2 Niners. The Niners have owned the Rams. So honestly, I'm picking the Niners here to win at home. I think they come off of that loss last week, and they come back with a win. I don't like the way Stafford and the offense has looked this year outside of Cooper Kupp. It was just inevitable. I don't like the way their offense has looked. Allen Robinson hasn't really gotten going. That run game hasn't gotten going. I like the Rams defense, but I like the Niners here to win. So those are the picks. NFL Week 4. Book them, save them. Put your money on them because your boy knows what goes down. So we out. Got things to do. Let's roll.